Daily English Conversations.
7. Renting an apartment. Part 2. Part 2. Content.
How did you find your apartment?
You can check on the bulletin board at school for local housing.
What if I need a roommate?
There are websites that can hook you up with a roommate.
How much do apartments cost around here?
It depends on what you want. Do you want a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment?
I just need a 1-bedroom apartment.
That will probably cost you around $1,200 a month.
Would you come with me to look at apartments?
I would be happy to look at apartments with you. When you need an apartment, where do you look for one?
Our school has a link on its website for apartments.
Can I share an apartment with someone?
Some of the ads in the paper are from people looking for roommates.
Are apartments expensive in this city?
Do you need a single apartment or is this for 2 people?
I want a 2-bedroom apartment.
You can get that type of apartment for around $1,500 a month.
Would you have time to go look at apartments with me?
I love apartment hunting. I'll be happy to go with you.
Can you tell me the best way to look for an apartment?
The local newspaper has ads for housing.
Is there any way to find a roommate to share an apartment with?
Sometimes you can post an advertisement saying that you need a roommate.
What do landlords charge for rent?
Would you like an apartment for just yourself or do you need it for 2 people?
There are 2 of us, but we only need a 1-bedroom apartment.
You should be able to easily find that for $1,200 a month.
I really would appreciate it if you could come look at the apartments with me.
Sure, I'll go look at apartments with you anytime you want.
I heard that you're looking for an apartment.
Yes. Who told you that?
A friend of ours told me.
Why are you asking?
I was asking because I found an apartment.
Why are you telling me this?
I was wondering if you wanted to sublease with me.
I sure would.
Since we're subleasing, we can each pay half of the rent.
How much is the rent each month?
It's $1,000 a month.
That's wonderful. Are you still looking for an apartment?
Who said I was?
One of our friends let me know.
Why'd you want to know?
I found an apartment for lease.
So what?
I wanted to know if you would sublease the apartment with me.
That would be great.
That's great, because this way we can go halves on the rent.
What's rent?
It's $1,000 a month, but it'll only cost us $500 a month each.
I like the sound of that.
Is it true that you're looking for an apartment? I am. How do you know? I heard it from one of our friends. Well then, why do you ask if I'm looking for an apartment? I was thinking about leasing this apartment. What does this have to do with me? Would you like to sublease the apartment with me? I would love to. This way, we'll each have to pay only half of the rent. How much is the rent? For each of us, it's $500 every month. Sounds good to me.
Hello? I was just responding to your ad.
Which ad is that?
The ad for a roommate.
Great. Are you interested?
I sure am.
Can we meet today?
Of course. Just tell me when and where.
Why don't you meet me at 5:30 at Starbucks?
That'll be perfect.
We'll discuss the living situation and payments at that time.
That'll be fine.
Okay, I'll see you then. Hi, I'm calling about your ad.
Oh, which ad are you calling about?
The ad for a new roommate.
Are you interested in being my new roommate?
Yes, I'm interested.
I would love to meet you, if that's at all possible.
That's fine. Where would you like to meet?
I would like you to meet me at Starbucks at 5:30.
I can meet you then.
We'll talk about the roommate situation then.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Hey, I was wondering about the ad you have.
What ad are you referring to?
I'm calling about the ad for a new roommate.
Oh, yes. Were you interested in being a roommate of mine?
I actually would like to be your new roommate.
That's great. Would you like to meet me sometime today?
Tell me where. I'll be there.
Let's meet at Starbucks at
Starbucks?
5:30.
5:30? We'll be fine.
I'll fill you in on all the details when we get there.
All right, that sounds great.
I'll see you at Starbucks.
I finally found an apartment that I want to rent.
Where did you see it?
I saw it in this ad for apartments in today's newspaper.
You found an apartment in the ads?
I really did. But what's so great about it is that it's really affordable.
Tell me about the apartment.
Well, most importantly, the apartment is beautiful.
How much is the rent for the apartment?
The rent is $7.25 each month.
That's pretty cheap for out here.
That's what I said when I found out how much the rent was.
Congratulations on the new apartment.
I found an apartment to rent. Where did you find this apartment? I found it in today's apartment ads. Really? I can't believe you actually found an apartment in the ads. I actually found it in the ads, and it's not too expensive either. I want to hear more about this apartment. All you really need to know is that the apartment looks great. How much will you have to pay for rent? Every month, I'd only have to pay $725. For where we live, that is really inexpensive. It is, isn't it? I'm glad to hear that you finally found an apartment.
I think I may rent out this apartment that I found.
Oh, really? Where'd you find it?
I was looking through the ads today, and I found it in there.
In the ads? Are you serious?
Yeah, and it's affordable, too.
I'd like to hear about this apartment.
First of all, it's absolutely gorgeous.
What is the rent each month?
It's only $725 a month.
That's amazing. The rent is very cheap.
I know it is.
It's a good thing that you read that ad today. Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm great.
What can I do for you today?
I wanted to ask about the apartment for rent.
Ask away.
I was wondering if the apartment is located in a nice area.
As a matter of fact, the apartment is a wonderful location.
What surrounds the apartment?
There are many stores and restaurants surrounding the apartment.
Is that right?
I promise you that you will love the location.
From what you're telling me, it sounds like I will. How are you?
Good, thank you.
What can I help you with?
Can I ask you a few questions about the apartment?
Ask whatever you'd like.
I want to know if the location of the apartment is nice.
I honestly believe that you will love the location.
What kinds of places are around the apartment?
Surrounding the apartment are great places to eat and stores to shop at.
Oh, really?
I'm sure that the location will be to your liking.
I hope that you're right.
How is everything with you today?
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Can I help you with something?
I actually have a few questions about the apartment.
What questions do you have?
Is this apartment in a nice location?
It is in a great location.
Are there any stores near the apartment?
You will find many stores and restaurants near the apartment.
Really?
I guarantee that the apartment is in a beautiful location.
That sounds wonderful.
I wanted to ask you a few questions.
What about?
They are pertaining to the neighborhood that the apartment is in.
Sure. What would you like to know?
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
In all honesty, the neighborhood could be a little nicer.
What do you mean by that?
The neighborhood streets are a little dirty.
Is there anything else wrong with the neighborhood?
That's just about it.
Well, hopefully the cleanliness problem will get better.
I hope so too. I have a few questions for you.
What are your questions about?
They're questions about the neighborhood.
What are your questions?
If you don't mind, would you tell me something about the neighborhood?
I think the neighborhood could be better.
What problems does the neighborhood have?
A lot of the streets are rather unclean.
What else is wrong with it?
Nothing else that I can think of.
Maybe in time they will clean up the streets.
Maybe they will.
May I ask you a couple of questions?
What are these questions pertaining to?
Just a few questions about the neighborhood.
Okay, ask away.
Tell me about the neighborhood.
The neighborhood does have its problems.
How is that?
What I mean is that the streets aren't all that clean.
Are there any other problems?
Other than it not being so clean, it's actually a nice neighborhood.
I'm sure that the problem will eventually be fixed.
I hope that you're right.
I really like this beautiful apartment.
Thank you. Do you have any further questions?
Yes, I was wondering about safety features.
Yes, what are your concerns?
How about fire alarms and escape routes?
Every apartment has its own smoke alarm, and the whole building is on a sprinkler system.
What about fire extinguishers?
They are in the hallways on all of the floors. It is suggested that you buy an individual one for your apartment.
What about escape routes in a fire?
The escape routes are clearly posted in the hallways. This apartment is everything that I'm looking for.
Thank you. Is there any other information that you need?
Could you tell me a little about safety features?
Yes, we have thought of safety. What specifically are you interested in?
Are your fire alarms up to code?
In case of a fire, we have a whole building sprinkler system. In addition, every apartment has its own alarm system.
Do you have fire extinguishers available?
Yes, there are fire extinguishers outside your door. You might want to buy a personal one for your kitchen.
Are the escape routes clearly posted somewhere?
There are fire exit signs in the hallway.
What a great apartment!
Thanks. Can I answer any questions for you at this point?
Have you put any safety features into this building?
Yes, your safety is of concern to us. What specifically were you interested in?
Can you talk about fire safety?
We have a global sprinkler system for the building and individual alarms for each apartment.
Are there fire extinguishers anywhere?
There are fire extinguishers in the hallways. If I were you, I would buy a personal one for the kitchen.
Oh, how do I exit the building in case of a fire?
There's a card that has escape routes posted on the inside of your front door. Hello, I'm calling about the apartment.
What would you like to know?
I just wanted to find out some details about the apartment.
Like what exactly?
Could you tell me about the floor plan?
You can actually see the whole apartment for yourself.
I don't have the time to go see the apartment.
Actually, you can view this apartment online.
Oh, I didn't know that I could do that.
I can give you the website to view that apartment on.
That is really convenient.
That's the reason we made the website. I was wondering about the apartment.
I'd be happy to help.
Could you give me details about the apartment?
What is it that you would like to know?
Actually, it's the floor plan that I am inquiring about.
If you would like to, you can see it for yourself.
I am very busy and don't know when I can view the apartment.
If you would like, you can view it online.
I can do that?
If you would like the website, I can give it to you.
That would be more convenient than having to go all the way down there.
Convenience is the reason that we made the website.
Could you help me with a question that I have about this apartment?
What can I help you with?
I would like to know about the apartment.
What exactly did you want to know?
I was wondering about the floor plan.
You could always take a look at the floor plan.
I won't be able to come down to see it anytime soon.
Well, if you're too busy, then why don't you just look at it online?
That's actually possible?
Yes. I'll just give you the website so you can see for yourself.
I absolutely love how convenient that is.
That's the exact reason why we thought of it.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
What can I help you with today?
I would like you to help me find an apartment.
I will be able to help you with that.
Thank you. I would appreciate that.
Do you have any idea what kind of apartment you want?
I need a 2-bedroom apartment.
Is there anything else in particular that you wanted?
No, as long as it's a 2-bedroom, nice, and affordable, I'll take it.
I'll see what I can do for you.
Thanks for everything.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
How can I help you?
I would really like to find an apartment for rent.
That shouldn't be a problem.
That would be great.
Tell me what kind of apartment that you are looking for.
I really need a 2-bedroom.
Anything else?
That's all I really need.
I will try to find something for you, and then I'll give you a call in a couple of days.
That would be fabulous.
How is everything with you?
Everything's fine with me.
What did you need me for today?
I need to find an apartment.
I'm sure I can help you find an apartment.
I would greatly appreciate your help.
What kind of apartment did you have in mind?
What's most important is that I get a 2-bedroom.
Would you like anything else special?
That's the most important thing.
Give me a few days. I'll call you when I found something.
Thank you so much for all of your help.
Good morning. Is this the renter's hotline?
Yes, what can I help you with?
I have a question about discrimination in housing.
What type of discrimination?
I think that he doesn't want to rent to me because of my race.
What made you think that your race was a problem?
He seemed okay talking to me on the phone, but seemed to change his mind when he saw me in person.
What else made you feel he was discriminating against you?
Well, he had a 25-unit apartment building, and everyone I saw there was his same race.
Racial discrimination is very hard to prove, but if you would like to come down, we can go over a checklist that can help you build a case. Hi, I would like to speak with someone in the housing department.
You have reached the right area. Can I help you with something?
I think that I may have experienced discrimination in trying to rent an apartment.
Can you be specific as to what type of discrimination?
I felt that he didn't like me because I wasn't the same race that he was.
How come you feel it was race that was the issue?
When I showed up on his doorstep, he seemed bothered by my appearance.
Is there anything else that made you feel he was using race as a factor in who he rented to?
As I walked through the apartment building, all I saw were people who were the same race as the manager.
It is not easy to prove racial discrimination, but please go to our website, which can help you file a formal complaint. Is this the legal advice line?
You are in the right department. What can I do for you?
I think that the landlord where I am trying to rent an apartment may be discriminating against me.
Discrimination is a pretty broad term. What type specifically?
Oh, I have a feeling that he will not consider my application because of my race.
Are you sure that race was the issue? What makes you feel this way?
When he saw me in person, he seemed bothered by me, although I seemed to be under consideration when I emailed him.
Do you have any proof that he would not rent to you because of your race?
I didn't see one person in that whole building who wasn't the same race as the manager.
It is difficult to prove racial discrimination, but you may file a formal complaint in our office.
How are you today?
Great, thanks.
Can I help you?
I would actually like to view the apartment for rent today.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you won't be able to view it today.
Why not?
You have to make an appointment first.
Oh, okay. Can I do that right now?
Is this Friday okay?
Is 6 o'clock Friday evening okay?
Yes, I will schedule you for that time.
Thank you very much. See you then. How are you doing?
Everything's fine with me.
What can I do for you today?
Is it possible for me to view the apartment today?
Unfortunately, you will not be able to view it today.
Why can't I view it today?
You'll need to make an appointment to view the apartment.
I understand. May I make an appointment then?
How does this Friday sound?
Friday at 6 p.m. would be perfect.
That will be fine.
Thanks for your help. How's it going?
I'm fine, thank you.
Did you need help with something?
If I could, I would like to view the apartment sometime today.
That won't be possible today.
Why is that?
You can only view the apartment with an appointment.
I would like to make one right now if I can.
Are you available this Friday?
Can we do it at 6 o'clock?
Your appointment for Friday at 6 has been confirmed.
All right, I'll see you on Friday.
Right. I need to talk to you about something.
What did you need to talk about?
I have some questions about my lease.
Like what?
Exactly. How long is my lease for?
Your lease will be up in 3 years.
What will happen if I move out before then?
If you move out before then, you will not get your deductible.
I don't understand.
Because our contract says that you will live here for 3 years.
Okay, I think that I understand.
I'm glad you understand. Can we talk?
What about?
I'm not too clear on some things about my lease.
Is there a problem?
How many years is my lease for?
In 3 years, your lease will be up.
Can I move out before those 3 years?
If you do, I will keep your deductible.
Why would you keep it?
I would keep it because you would be breaking our contract.
I get it now.
I hope that I cleared things up for you.
I would like to talk to you if you have time.
What's going on?
I want to discuss some things about my lease.
What aren't you too sure about?
Can you tell me when my lease is up?
Your lease is for 3 years.
If I ever decide to leave before the 3 years, will there be a problem?
If you do, I will keep your deductible.
Why is that?
If you break the contract, then you will not receive your deductible.
Oh, I see.
All right. I'm glad I could clarify things for you. I would love to rent this apartment.
I'm happy to hear you say that.
How much are you asking for every month?
I'm renting this apartment out for $1,050 a month.
That is quite a lot of money for just 1 month.
That is a fair price.
What do you say to $850 a month?
That's no good.
Well, it's either $850 or nothing at all.
I won't go any lower than $1,050.
Could you please go lower?
That's the best I can do. This apartment is wonderful.
I'm glad that you like it.
How much would I have to pay for rent?
The rent is $10.50 each month.
That's way too much money.
It isn't too much.
How about if I pay $850?
I can't take that.
I can't go any higher than $850.
I honestly don't know what else to tell you.
You can't go any lower than that?
If you can't afford $10.50, then we have no deal. I think I may rent this apartment from you.
That's great to hear.
How much are you looking to rent it for?
For each month, you would have to pay $1,050.
That is too expensive.
I don't think that is too much for rent.
How does $850 a month sound to you?
That's not enough.
That's the best that I can do.
$850 a month is not enough money.
Would you please reconsider?
That's my final offer. Take it or leave it.
I would love to rent your apartment.
Oh, that's great.
How much is the rent?
The rent each month is $10.50.
That's a lot of money.
Did you have a better price in mind?
What about $800?
That's way too low.
I can't pay much more than that.
How about $900 a month?
That would be fine.
Great. It was a pleasure doing business with you. I think I may rent this apartment from you.
That would be wonderful.
Can you tell me how much I would have to pay for rent?
The rent is $10.50 every month.
That's way too much.
What is good for you?
I can afford about $800 a month for rent.
That's not high enough.
How much more are you thinking?
I can let it go at $900 a month.
That's almost perfect.
I can live with that too.
I want to rent this apartment.
I'm glad to hear that.
How much are you asking?
You will have to pay $10.50 every month.
I can't afford that.
What can you afford?
I was thinking $800 a month.
I'll need you to pay more than that.
How much more?
How does $900 every month sound to you?
I can live with that.
We have a deal then. I was wondering if you allow pets in this building.
We do allow some pets, but you must pay an additional $500 security deposit.
What kind of pets do you allow?
You may keep either one cat or one dog.
Can cats and dogs be outside?
Cats can be outside, but we want them collared or tagged so we know who they belong to. Dogs must be on a leash and are not allowed in the flower beds.
Are there any special places nearby that I can walk my dog?
There is a dog park down the block.
Do many other tenants in this building have pets?
Not too many, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding someone to share walks with. What is your policy towards tenants keeping pets?
You may have a pet, but you have to pay an extra $200 cleaning deposit.
How many pets can we have?
You may have only one pet. You can have either a small dog or a cat.
What is the policy as to where the pets can be outside?
We ask that you keep your cats indoors or on your balcony. Dogs need to be walked to the street or park.
Where can I walk my dog?
There's a park down the street, but you must keep your dog on a leash.
How many other people have pets around here?
We have quite a few pet owners here, so if you need help finding a veterinarian, just ask around. Are renters allowed to have pets?
We allow a small, well-behaved pets, but you need to sign an agreement saying you'll pay for any damages.
Do you allow both cats and dogs?
We only allow a medium or small dog or cat.
Are there any special areas where animals are allowed or not allowed?
Cats are to be kept indoors at all times. Dogs must be on a leash and with the owner when outdoors.
Are there places where I can take my dog for a run?
There are quite a few hiking trails nearby.
Are there a lot of pets in this building?
We don't have a lot of pet owners, but there are a few around if you have any questions about a local pet supplies and dog parks.
What do you think about the apartment so far?
It's beautiful.
You don't have any problems with how it looks?
Actually, there is a problem.
Like what?
There are some stains that were left in the carpet.
Ooh, those stains will be cleaned out of the carpet before you move in.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. Now, what other problems do you have?
That was the only problem that I saw.
Well, I'm glad that everything else is to your liking.
I honestly love it. Do you like the apartment?
I absolutely love the apartment.
Everything is okay?
I do have one problem with the apartment.
What's the problem?
I don't like all those stains in the carpet.
We will have the carpet cleaned before you move into the apartment.
I did not know that.
I assure you that we will. And if there are any more problems, feel free to tell me.
That was the only thing that I saw wrong with the apartment.
I'm glad to know that you think the apartment is so nice.
It's absolutely incredible. I'll take it.
What are your thoughts on the apartment?
Oh, I think that it's absolutely gorgeous.
There aren't any problems with the apartment?
I think that the apartment looks very nice, but I do see some problems.
What problems?
I did notice a few stains in the carpet.
We will have the carpet cleaned before you move in.
You will?
Yes, but other than that, are there any more problems?
That was the only thing that I saw that was wrong with the apartment.
I'm happy that you find this apartment so appealing.
It is. I love it.
Hey, what's up?
Everything's fine with me. How about you?
I need your help.
What do you need?
Remember when I told you I'm going to be moving?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you think you could help me move?
Sure, that shouldn't be a problem. When?
Are you busy this Saturday?
I don't think I have any plans.
Is 10 o'clock okay with you?
That'll be fine. I'll see you then. What's going on?
Things are fine with me. What's going on with you?
Would you help me?
Help you with what?
You do know I'm getting ready to move, right?
I remember you telling me.
Do you mind helping me move in?
I can help you with that.
Is this Saturday okay for you?
I'm free this Saturday.
Can you come help me at 10?
That's perfect. I will see you on Saturday.
Oh, goody.
What are you doing?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
Actually, I was wondering if you could help me with something.
What would you like me to help you with?
Well, you know, I'm going to be moving in soon.
You told me already.
I was just wondering if you could help me move in.
I can help you with that.
Do you have plans on Saturday?
No, I don't think so.
How does 10 a.m. sound to you?
Saturday at 10? I can do that. How are you today?
Great, thanks for asking.
Would you like our assistance with a move?
Yes, actually I would.
What would you like us to move for you?
I need you to move my furniture.
Could you tell me what kind of residence that we will be picking the furniture up from?
The furniture is in my apartment.
Where will we be moving it to?
You'll be taking it to the house I just bought.
All right, I just need both addresses and we will take care of the moving for you.
Excellent, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Did you need us to move something for you?
That's exactly what I'm calling about.
What exactly do you need moved?
All my furniture needs to be moved.
Where will we be moving your furniture from?
I need it moved from my apartment.
Where would you like us to move the furniture to?
I need the furniture moved to my new house.
All I need is a little more information, and we'll take care of the rest.
Sounds great. I'm glad you could help me.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Did you need our help with the move?
Yes, I do need your help with the move.
What can we move for you?
I need all my furniture moved.
Will we be picking the furniture up from an apartment or a house?
You'll be taking it from my old apartment
Are we moving the furniture to a house or an apartment?
to my new house.
We can do the move for you, but first I'm gonna need to see some more information.
Thanks a lot. I'll give you all the information you need. Hi, is this the water company?
This is the water company, may I help you?
As a matter of fact, you can.
What do you need?
In a few days, I'm going to be moving.
Okay, and what do you need help with?
I'm going to need the water turned on in my new house.
When do you need your water turned on?
I'm going to need it done by Saturday.
That shouldn't be a problem.
What do you need from me in order to do that?
All I need is your name, social security number, and your new address. Am I speaking with someone from the water company?
Yes, can I assist you with something?
I certainly hope so.
What's the problem?
I will be moving into a new house in a few days.
What exactly do you need my help with?
I'll need you to turn the water on in my house.
What day are you moving in?
I'm moving in this Saturday.
We can help you with that.
Do I need to give you any information?
You need to give me your full name, social, and address of your new house. I need to speak with someone from the water company.
Is there something I can do for you?
Actually, there is something I need help with.
How may I assist you?
Well, I'm going to be moving in a few days.
How can I assist you with your move?
My water needs to be turned on.
Okay, when exactly will you need this done?
I need the water turned on no later than Saturday evening.
I can have it turned on for you by then.
What information do I need to give you to have that done?
What I need is your social security number, full name, and your new address. Thank you for helping me move.
Don't mention it. Where do you want all your furniture?
Okay, I want you to put the sofa in the living room.
Would you like me to put it anywhere special?
No, up against the wall is just fine.
Where would you like this table?
The table should go in the dining room.
Would you like me to put it anywhere in particular?
You can place it right in the center of the room.
How are things looking so far?
I think the furniture looks nice in here.
You're absolutely right. I appreciate all your help with this move.
It's the least I could do. Tell me where to put your furniture.
That sofa should go in the living room.
Was there a certain place you wanted the sofa?
I think it would look best up against that wall.
What should I do with this table?
I want that table in the dining room.
Should I just put it down anywhere?
I want it in the center of the room.
What do you think? How does it look in here so far?
I love the way things are looking.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I really am thankful for you helping me move.
It's no problem. Just let me know where you want me to put everything.
I'd like you to put that sofa in the living room.
Is there any particular place you want it?
Set it against that far wall.
What do you want me to do with this table?
That's the dining room. table, of course, silly.
Where in the room do you want it?
It would look best in the center of the room.
Do you like where everything is so far?
Everything looks great.
Yeah, I agree. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, it's great to meet you too.
Did you just move in?
I moved in this past weekend.
I had no idea that house was sold.
I had to buy. The first time I saw it, I fell in love.
It is a beautiful house.
Have you been living here long?
Oh, about 20 years now.
Wow, that's a long time.
Hopefully, we will be neighbors for a lot longer.
I love this house. Too much to ever move. Oh, it is very nice meeting you.
I am happy to meet you also.
When did you get moved in?
Just this past weekend.
I didn't even know the house got sold.
I absolutely love this house, so I had to buy it.
I understand because the house is extraordinary.
How many years have you been living in your house?
I've been living here for over 20 years.
20 years? That is a very long time.
I hope that we remain neighbors for a while longer.
I could never move out of this house. Hey, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
When exactly did you move into the house?
I finished moving in this last weekend.
I didn't realize that the house was bought.
Yeah, I saw the house and just fell in love with it.
It was impossible to pass up.
So, how long have you been living here?
20 years and counting.
That's great to hear.
I sure hope that you can stay here for that long.
I'd be crazy to ever move out.
Is there anything specific that I should know about where to park my car?
You have an assigned place in the back of the building with your apartment number on it.
Are there any other spots available to me?
You will see several visitor and unmarked spots, and these are available on a first-come basis.
What if there's nothing else available?
You can park on the street, but you have to pay attention to the rules.
What are the rules?
Most of the laws are posted on the signs, but you also cannot park anywhere on the street between 2 and 6 in the morning.
Are the parking tickets expensive around here?
Parking tickets are very expensive, and if you don't pay them, they may tow your car away.
What are the rules about where I should park?
Your assigned space is in the back where I marked it on the map.
Can I park anywhere else in the parking lot?
There are a few spots back there for visitors. They are unassigned.
Where can my guests park if all of those spots are gone?
You can park on the street, but you can get ticketed for failing to follow the rules.
How will I know what the rules are?
Just pay attention to street cleaning days and limits on the hours you can park out there.
Are parking citations costly?
Yes, parking tickets can be extremely expensive. Where can I park my car?
You have one assigned place right beside your own apartment.
Are there any other open spots available in the parking lot?
Your guest can park in a visitor or unmarked spot if one is available.
Is there any place else to park if the spots are all gone?
There is always street parking, but you must obey the laws about parking out there.
Do they post the rules anywhere?
The rules for parking are all clearly posted. Just follow them and you'll be okay.
Do you have to pay a large fine for a parking ticket?
You don't want to get a parking ticket. You have better things to spend your money on.
Can you tell me where we're supposed to take our trash?
Put it in the dumpster next to that stairway.
What day do they pick the trash up?
They empty the trash every Wednesday.
Are we supposed to mix our recyclables in or sort them?
We are supposed to sort our recyclables.
Is there a special container for recyclables?
You should have a blue container in your kitchen. Empty that into the blue bin downstairs.
What about plant material?
Anything that can be composted goes into the bin with the green lid. I need a little help about where to dump my trash bags.
Put them in the parking lot dumpster near the parking spaces.
When is trash day?
Trash day is Wednesday.
Do they sort our recyclables or do we do it?
They expect us to take out our recyclables.
Do we put our recyclables in a separate bin?
Just take all your recyclables to the blue bin downstairs.
Is there a special bin for yard waste?
All material to be composted goes into the bin with the green lid. Where are the dumpsters located in this building?
Right now, they are in front of the building for pickup.
When do the dumpsters get emptied?
They usually get emptied Wednesday, unless there is a holiday in there somewhere.
Are there separate containers for recyclables?
We don't mix our recyclables with regular trash.
What does the container for recyclables look like?
All of our recyclables go into the blue bin.
How about composting materials?
We have a great composting program that uses the bin with the green lid.
So where are the laundry rooms located?
There's a laundry room located at the end of each hallway.
Can I use them at any time?
All laundry rooms are locked at 11 at night and reopen at 7 in the morning.
Do they use change?
You should bring quarters for the washer and dryer.
Can you buy detergent in the laundry room?
Yes, there are detergent dispensers in the laundry room.
Are there rules in the laundry room?
Yes, if you leave your laundry in the machine unattended, people can just take it out and put it on a table so they may use the machine.
Does every floor have a laundry room?
Each hallway has a laundry room located near the stairway.
Are they open for use around the clock?
The laundry room near the recreation center is open 24 hours a day. The rest have posted hours.
Do I need to bring coins with me?
The washers and dryers require correct change, but there is a change machine in the laundry room.
Are there any detergent dispensers in the laundry room?
Yes, but they are expensive.
Are there any specific rules about doing laundry?
Yes, you're only supposed to tie up 3 machines at a time for your own use, so that the other machines are available for other tenants. Do you have a lot of laundry rooms?
We have many laundry rooms. Your closest one is next to the pool.
Are there any certain hours we can use them?
All of the laundry rooms can be used whenever you need to use them.
What type of payment do they require?
If you bring dollar bills, you'll be in great shape.
Is there any place to buy laundry detergent in the laundry room?
There are detergent dispensers in the laundry room, but it is cheaper to buy it across the street at the market.
Is there anything I should know about the rules of the laundry room?
Yes. We ask that you please clean up after yourself, as in wiping up spilled detergent or cleaning out lint screens.
Hi, I'm your new neighbor and was wondering if I could ask you a question or two.
Hi, I would be happy to answer any question you might have.
Everyone here seems very friendly.
Yes, many of us have lived here a long time and know each other well.
How long have you lived here?
I've lived in this building for 10 years.
When I get settled, would you consider giving me a list of places you use, like cleaners and grocery stores?
I can help you with that. Would you like to go to the local farmer's market with me this morning?
That would be great.
Fine, I'll knock on your door around 10 o'clock then. Hi, I'm your new neighbor, and I would like to ask you about a few things.
Hi, nice to meet you. Sure, ask me anything you need to know.
So far, everyone that I've met seems so helpful.
We all seem to get along pretty well.
Have you lived here a very long time?
I first moved here 10 years ago.
I am having trouble figuring out the best places to shop and such.
I am a pretty good source for all of that information. You could go to the local farmer's market with me today if you wish.
I would love to go with you.
I'll be leaving around 10 o'clock. I'll pick you up. Hi, I just moved in next door and have a few questions.
Hello, and welcome to our building. I would be happy to help you with your questions.
You all seem like a very pleasant group of tenants.
We all try and help each other out when we can.
When did you first move here?
I lived here for quite a while, 10 years.
I am not from around here, and I don't know where the basic services are.
I could help you find everything you need. Would you be interested in going to the local farmer's market with me?
What a great opportunity to get oriented to the neighborhood.
It starts around 10. Just meet me in the parking lot around 9:45, and I'll take you there. I have a question about extra people living with me in my apartment.
You may have one roommate. but they need to have an approved application on file with us.
What about overnight guests?
An occasional overnight guest is not a problem.
How many days could I have an extra guest?
We usually consider any guest who stays over a week to be a possible problem.
Will I have to pay extra for roommates or visitors?
If you are given permission for extended visitors, you may be charged extra.
Can my guests use the pool and laundry room?
Your guests may use the pool and laundry facilities, but you must be with them at all times. Can I have roommates in my apartment?
You may have one roommate, but they need to pass a credit check.
Can overnight guests stay with me?
You may have an overnight guest, but they may not stay for an extended period of time.
How long could my friends and family stay with me without it being a problem?
No one can stay with you for over a week without special permissions.
Will I owe extra money for more people staying in my apartment?
You're not charged extra for a roommate or short-term guests.
If I have visitors, may they use the pool?
Your short-term guests may use the facility with you present. What about roommates in my apartment?
You may have one roommate, but their name must appear on the lease.
Can I have someone visit me for a short period of time?
We understand that a family member or friend may visit from time to time. Just make sure that they are not moving in with you.
How many days could a friend stay without it being a problem?
You cannot have an extra tenant for over a week unless we give you special permission.
Will I be charged extra money for having roommates or visitors?
A roommate or a short-term guest would not cost you anything extra.
Can my family and friends use the facilities when they visit me?
Your guests may not use the facilities unless you are with them. I need your help with something.
What's wrong?
I somehow locked myself out of my apartment.
How did you lock yourself out?
I'm really not sure.
Where's your key?
I locked it inside the house.
I do have a spare key to your door.
May I use it, please?
Okay, but once you get in, bring my key right back.
I will, and thank you so much.
Make sure to keep your key with you next time.
Could you help me?
What happened?
I'm locked out of my apartment.
What did you do to lock yourself out?
I have no idea.
You don't have your key?
It's inside of my apartment.
I have a key to your apartment.
Could I borrow it for just a second?
All right, bring it back when you're done.
Great, thanks a lot.
I hope you'll be more careful next time. I really need you to do something for me.
What's the problem?
I can't get into my apartment.
How did you manage that?
I don't know.
Do you know where your key is?
It's inside my apartment.
I have a spare key.
Will you let me use it to get inside?
Sure, remember to give it back when you're finished.
I appreciate this.
No problem. Try not to lock yourself out again.
Yeah.
Those neighbors of mine are so noisy.
Yes, I can hear them. What is that pounding sound?
I think that they are hammering nails to hang pictures.
How often do you hear them making noise?
They play their music really loud and I can hear it.
Have you spoken to them about the noise problem?
No, I haven't spoken with them about it.
What else do you hear that bothers you?
I hear a lot of plumbing sounds, like the toilet flushing and the dishwasher running.
If this continues, I would speak to the manager. I am really losing patience with my noisy neighbors.
They are noisy, all right. What do you think is making that sound?
I think they're hammering some new flooring down in their living room.
Do they usually make a lot of noise?
I can hear music through the walls all the time.
Do you ever tell your neighbors about the noise problem?
No, I don't know them very well.
Are there any other sounds that you can hear?
I hear them talking loudly a lot, and their television is really loud.
I would talk to the manager if the noise continues. Those noisy neighbors of mine are driving me crazy.
Yes, they are very noisy. What do you think they're doing in there?
Someone said they are installing some countertops in their kitchen.
Is there usually a lot of noise coming from over there?
Whenever they play music, I can hear it coming through the walls.
Do your neighbors know that you can hear them?
I mentioned it to them once.
Are you ever disturbed by other sounds?
They have a lot of noisy parties that get out of hand.
I think that you should talk with the manager to see if he can help you. I was meaning to talk to you about something.
What's going on?
Were you having a party in your apartment last Friday?
Yes, I had a little party.
It was very loud.
I didn't intend on it being too loud.
It's fine if you want to have people over, but I couldn't sleep with the noise.
I really do apologize for all the noise.
Next time, do you think that you could keep it down?
Will do.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and once again, I'm sorry for keeping you up. Yeah, may I talk to you?
What's up?
Did you have a party Friday?
I did have a few people over.
It was too loud.
I didn't realize I was making a lot of noise.
I couldn't sleep with how loud it was.
I'm sorry for being so loud.
Could you try not to be so loud the next time?
I'll make sure to do that for you.
Thanks, I would appreciate it.
Let me apologize again for the noise. We really need to talk.
What do we need to talk about?
Was there a party going on in your apartment on Friday?
I did throw a party on Friday.
Oh, well, you were quite loud.
I really didn't mean to be loud.
I don't mind if you have company, of course, but the noise made it difficult for me to sleep.
I'm sorry if my party kept you up.
It's all right, but next time, could you try to keep it down?
I will try to.
Thank you, because that would be great.
You're welcome, and I apologize for the inconvenience. I would like to speak with the manager about some safety concerns.
This is the manager. What can I do for you?
I was parking my car last night in the garage area, and it was very dark out there.
Is this the first time you noticed this?
The lighting has always been bad, but it seems to be getting worse.
We are trying to save electricity, so we put in new energy-saving bulbs. Maybe that was the problem.
Whatever the problem is, it needs to be fixed.
Why do you feel this is so unsafe?
It is unsafe because it allows people to hide in there and jump people and rob them.
I will go out there after dark and check it out. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Could I speak with the property manager about a problem I had last night?
I am the property manager. What was the problem that you experienced?
Have you noticed that the lighting in the garage area is almost non-existent?
Has this been a problem for you in the past?
I just moved here recently, so I really don't know how long it has been like this.
Maybe some of the bulbs were burned out.
All I know is that it feels very unsafe out there at night.
Do you really think that it is unsafe to have few dark patches here and there?
It is unsafe because a rapist could hide in there and attack a woman.
I will have the night manager look into it. Thank you for telling me about it.
I had a problem last night in the parking lot and would like to speak to the manager.
This is the manager speaking. How can I help you?
I got out of my car in the parking area, and the area was not lit very well.
How long have you noticed this problem?
This is the first time that I noticed it.
Maybe you were just parking in a shadowy area.
Regardless of the cause, the problem needs to be taken care of.
I am not sure that having a few shadows here and there is such a problem.
It is unsafe because people can't see where they are walking and could have an accident.
When it gets dark tonight, I will take a look. I appreciate your concern.
Could I speak with the manager about some problems in the pool area?
Sure, what seems to be the problem?
My apartment is next to the pool, and there seems to be some really late night partying going on out there.
The hours for the pool are 8 in the morning to 10 at night. Is the noise that you are hearing later than that?
Yes, sometimes people are in the jacuzzi at midnight.
Did you call the night manager?
No, I didn't really know if anyone was around that late.
I am going to give you my number to call if it happens again.
Thank you for your help.
You are welcome. I will be sending letters to tenants to remind them of the rules. I had some concerns about the pool and jacuzzi area and would like to speak with someone.
I can help you with that. What are you having problems with?
I live right next to the pool, and late at night it is really noisy out there.
There is not supposed to be anyone in the pool area after 10 o'clock at night. Are you noticing people out there any later?
I've heard people out there at 1 in the morning.
Did you contact anyone?
No, I just waited until now to tell you.
I will give you the direct line to call to report this when it is happening.
I appreciate your help.
You are welcome. Evidently, a few people need some reminders. I was wondering if I could speak to someone about some concerns of mine with the pool area.
I can answer any questions that you might have. What are your concerns?
I enjoy living next to the pool, but it gets really loud out there at night.
The pool is supposed to be closed after 10. Are you saying that people are partying later than that?
There have been parties out there that haven't ended until 2 in the morning.
Did you call the front desk?
Yes, I tried, but no one picked up.
You can have my personal line to call if this happens again. Do not hesitate to call.
Thank you for taking care of this for me.
Thank you for bringing it to my attention. We will send reminder memos to help people remember what the rules are.
Hi, I wanted to talk to you about the letter we received about fumigating the building.
Yes, I would be happy to help you with that. What do you need to know?
Do we have to leave our apartment on the day they do it?
You will have to vacate your apartment for a 36-hour period.
Will you be paying for our hotel room?
Yes, I will be paying for all the rooms.
What if I want to stay at a different hotel?
I received a group rate at this hotel, but I will pay the equivalent price if you bring me a receipt.
What if I stay with friends?
If you do not stay in a hotel, I will give you $50 for the inconvenience.
Is there anything else we have to do?
Yes, your letter also mentions what food you need to remove. Good morning. I had some questions about the fumigation letter we received.
I'm here to answer your questions. What do you need clarification on?
Will I have to find somewhere else to go on that day?
You cannot stay in your apartment for 36 hours while it is being fumigated.
Are you going to pay us for the hotel room you mentioned in your letter?
The rooms have already been reserved and paid for.
If I don't like that hotel, can I stay somewhere else?
I got a great deal at this hotel, but you can choose a room of equal or less value at another hotel.
I have my pets to think of, and I'd rather stay with my parents.
You'll be given $50 for the night.
What else do we need to think about?
The letter also tells you about storing and removing your food. Hello, could you help me understand a few things about the fumigation letter?
It would be my pleasure to help you. What is your question?
Can I still stay in my apartment while they're doing this?
You and your pets will have to leave your apartment for 36 hours.
Are you putting us up in the hotel you mentioned, or do we have to pay for it?
We will be paying for the rooms.
Well, do I have a choice as to what hotel I stay in?
If you want to switch hotels, just bring me the receipt, and I will reimburse you for the same amount of money that I would have spent on you.
I think I might just go stay with my boyfriend.
If you have another place to stay, you will get $50 for the night.
What other safety precautions do we need to take?
The letter you received includes a checklist that tells you how to store your food.
Hi, I need to speak with the manager, please.
Yes, this is the manager. How may I help you this morning?
We are having problems getting into our apartment.
Is this the first time that you have tried this key since I gave it to you?
Yes, this is the first time that we have tried this key.
Does the key go into the lock okay?
It fits in the lock just fine.
Let's try it one more time. Just try to gently slide the key in the deadbolt and turn it to the right.
It still doesn't work.
I will come up to help you right away. I'll bring another key to try. I need to speak with the manager right away. Hello?
The manager is not here right now. May I take a message?
Our key doesn't seem to be working in our lock.
How many times have you used this key in the lock?
We have already used this key successfully before.
Does the key fit in the lock?
It is really hard to get it into the lock, but it does go in.
Make sure you're on the top lock. Put the key in and try turning it to the right.
I can't get it to work.
Couldn't you return to the manager's office? I have another key that I would like you to try. Good morning. Could I speak with the manager, please?
I am the assistant manager. Is there something I can help you with?
The key you gave us to our apartment doesn't seem to be working.
Did this key work okay for you before?
We were using my roommate's key before and never really tried this one.
Does the key seem to belong in that lock?
It doesn't really fit at all.
Try putting your key in the top lock one more time and turn it to the right.
It works now, but it didn't work before.
We have been having trouble with that lock. I will call a locksmith right away.
I have a problem.
What's the problem?
A pipe burst in my ceiling.
Why do you think that?
There's water dripping from my ceiling.
Is it causing a flood in your apartment?
No, but my carpet is getting wet.
How long has this water been dripping?
It only started leaking today.
I'll have someone come down to fix it right away.
Great!
I apologize for the inconvenience. I'm calling about a problem with my apartment.
Tell me what the problem is.
There must be a leaking pipe in my ceiling.
Are you sure?
There's water leaking from my ceiling.
Is the water flooding your apartment?
It's not flooding, but my carpet is beginning to smell.
Has it been leaking long?
I believe it began leaking today.
Someone will be right up to fix it.
I'd appreciate that.
Let me also apologize about the problem.
I have a problem that needs fixing immediately.
What is it?
I think that's a pipe broke in my ceiling.
How do you know?
The ceiling is wet and the water is dripping onto my carpet.
Your apartment isn't flooding, is it?
Not yet, but my carpet is wet.
When did this all start?
It just started today.
I will send a plumber up to fix it right now.
That would be fabulous.
I'm sorry about the problem.
Hello, may I speak with the property manager, please?
Hello, this is the property manager. How may I help you?
During that horrible rainstorm last night, my roof began to leak.
What room was the leak in?
It was in our bedroom.
Are you on the top floor, or is there another apartment above you?
We're on the top floor.
I will be sending someone out as soon as I can get hold of the roofer. Will you be home this morning?
Yes, we'll be in.
Fine.
At the morning.
If you do end up going somewhere, we can just use our pass key. Good morning. I need to speak with the property manager, please.
Good morning. You're speaking to the property manager.
While it was raining last night, water started leaking in from the ceiling.
Was it leaking in the bedroom?
It was in the living room.
Can you tell me which floor you are on?
We are on the bottom floor.
I would like to look at the leak. Will you be home this morning?
Yes, someone will be here to let you in.
Just in case you have to leave, we will just use the master key.
Hi, I need to talk with the property manager right away.
This is the property manager. What seems to be the problem?
This morning, when we woke up, there was water pouring in from the ceiling.
Could you tell me what room had the leak?
There was several rooms, but the worst leak was in the bathroom.
Could you please remind me which floor you're on?
We are on the second floor, one of the middle floors.
I will be sending the assistant manager to check it out. May we look at it this morning?
Actually, I have to go to school right now.
If you aren't there, we will use our master key to get in and check things out.
I'm having some plumbing problems and need them fixed.
What exactly is wrong with the plumbing?
The toilet flushes really slowly.
Are there any problems with the plumbing in the kitchen?
Both the kitchen and the bathroom plumbing are messed up.
How long have you had these problems?
It has been going on for a while, but just started to get worse this morning.
I will send someone out to take a look at the problem. Will you be home this afternoon?
Yes, I'll be home this afternoon.
Fine. I will be there around 2. If someone is not there, I will use my key to get in. I just moved into my apartment and the plumbing is not working.
Can you describe the plumbing problems you are having?
The bathtub barely drains at all.
Okay, the bathroom plumbing needs looking at. What about the kitchen plumbing?
Neither the kitchen nor the bathroom plumbing is working well.
Has this problem been going on for a long time?
It just started happening last night.
I'll be coming over to look at it this afternoon. Will you be there?
I will not be home.
I can always use my key to get in, but I would prefer that you be there. The plumbing in my new apartment is not working.
I need you to tell me what the problem is.
The bathroom sink is stopped up.
Is the kitchen plumbing messed up also, or just the bathroom plumbing?
Just the bathroom plumbing. Seems to have a problem.
Did this just start happening, or has it been going on for a while?
Everything worked beautifully until a few hours ago.
Are you going to be home so I can come by and take a look at the problem?
I'm not sure if I will be home later.
I will be coming by around 10 this morning. If you aren't there, I'll just use my key. Do you like the apartment so far?
I see a problem.
What's the problem?
I noticed that the faucet in the kitchen is leaking.
That's no big deal.
It's going to be a problem when my water bill comes.
What do you want me to do about it?
I would like you to fix the problem.
I won't be able to do that right now.
Well, I won't be able to rent the apartment until the problem is fixed.
Fine. I'll have it fixed for you.
I'm happy that we've come to an agreement. How do you like the apartment?
I like the apartment, but I see something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
There's a leaking faucet in the sink.
That isn't a problem.
That leak is going to raise my water bill.
What can I do?
You need to fix it?
I can't right now.
I won't rent it if the faucet isn't fixed.
I will fix it for you.
I'm glad you finally agree. What do you think of the apartment?
I like it, but there is one problem.
What problem is that?
The faucet in the kitchen is leaking.
I don't understand what the big deal is.
Well, the leak is a problem for my water bill.
What would you like me to do about it?
The leak must be fixed.
I won't be able to fix it at the moment.
I will not rent the apartment with that leaking faucet.
If that's the case, then I will fix the faucet.
Thanks for understanding. I would like to make an appointment to discuss the problems I keep having with my apartment.
Are you having problems? This is the first I've heard of it.
We gave you a list of problems last week.
What kind of problems are you talking about?
Well, the garbage disposal doesn't work. We have rats. And the toilet is backed up.
Maybe I could get back to you in a few weeks. I am leaving on vacation this afternoon.
These things are your responsibility, and you need to fix them immediately.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll get to it when I get around to it.
If these problems are not addressed immediately, I'll be contacting the health department this Friday, and you will not get a rent check.
I'll be right over. We would like to stop by again so we can show you some more problems that have come up with our apartment.
I'm kind of busy right now, but maybe later next week I could stop by.
We sent you an email the first week we moved in. It listed the problems we found.
What problems did you find?
The roof leaks when it rains, there is mold on the bedroom walls, and the dishwasher doesn't work.
I don't really consider any of that to be my responsibility. You can fix those things yourself.
What? Maintaining basic health and safety standards is your responsibility.
I am maintaining the building. You are way too picky.
Oh, unfortunately, you won't be getting a rent check unless these problems are fixed by Friday.
You wouldn't dare do that. You really need to look at some of the problems we are having with the apartment.
That apartment never had any problems before. Are you sure the problem isn't you?
We spoke with the first week we moved in about things that you promised to fix.
Where do you think you have problems?
There is no hot water, the bedroom has broken window, and there are rats in the kitchen.
You know, no one else who has been in that apartment has had a problem before.
You are obligated to maintain your building in my apartment.
I will fix these problems when I can get around to it.
I will be withholding my rent check this Friday unless the problems are addressed immediately.
You can't do that. It's illegal.
I'm having a problem.
What's the problem?
A pipe burst in my wall.
Is the pipe causing any water damage?
The water is causing mildew.
I can come fix the pipe sometime tomorrow.
Can I just call someone myself to fix it?
I don't think that would be a good idea.
You won't do it until tomorrow?
I guess you have a point.
So I can call someone to fix it?
Go right ahead. I have an issue.
What's going on?
There is a leaking pipe in my wall.
Is there any water damages?
There is mildew.
I'll go to your apartment tomorrow to fix the pipe.
Why can't I call someone to fix it today?
I'll just do it myself.
I need it done today.
You're right about that.
Are you okay with me calling a plumber?
That's fine.
There's a problem in my apartment.
What is it?
A pipe broke in my wall and water is leaking.
Is the water causing any damage?
Yes, it's creating mildew on the walls.
I won't be able to fix the pipe until tomorrow.
I can call a plumber to fix it right now.
I'll do it for you.
Well, you can't do it until tomorrow, and I need to fix it now.
That's true.
You're okay with me calling someone?
I'm all right with that.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. What's the problem?
I have a leaky pipe.
Where exactly is the pipe?
The pipe is behind a wall in my bathroom.
How long has the pipe been leaking?
It began leaking a couple of days ago.
I must tell you that in order to get to the pipe, I must tear down that wall.
I know.
That won't be a problem?
Not as long as it gets fixed.
All right, I will start working now. Thank you for coming so quickly.
No problem. What's wrong?
A pipe in my apartment is leaking.
Where's the pipe?
The pipe is in my bathroom.
Can you tell me how long the pipe has been leaking?
The pipe has been leaking for a couple days.
You do realize that I will need to rip down your wall to get to the pipe, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Is that all right?
I just need the problem fixed.
I'll get started on it now.
I'm glad you could make it.
It's my job. What can I help you with?
I think a pipe burst in my apartment.
In what room is this pipe?
You'll find the pipe in my bathroom.
When did the pipe start leaking?
It's been leaking for a couple of days now.
I will need to tear down that wall to fix that pipe.
I understand.
You're fine with that?
I just want the problem taken care of.
Okay, I will begin working on it now if you'd like. Thank you for coming, officer.
What seems to be the problem?
I was in school all day and came home to a burglarized apartment.
Was the door locked when you left?
The door was still locked when I came home, so maybe they came in through a window.
Do you live here alone?
I have a roommate, but she is still at school.
Have you seen anyone suspicious in the neighborhood?
No, nothing unusual.
Well, I'm going to check the windows and look for fingerprints. I want you to figure out what is missing.
Well, I appreciate you coming so quickly, officer.
Whoa, what a mess. What happened here?
Well, apparently while I was at school today, someone decided to help themselves to the contents of my apartment.
Was everything locked up when you left?
I think that they broke it through the window.
Do you have a roommate?
Well, my boyfriend lives here with me, but he's out of town right now.
Have you noticed anyone unusual around lately?
No, actually, my neighbors asked me if I knew who was parked across the street the other day.
Let's go through your rooms and try to figure out what has been taken. Oh, thank God you are here, officer.
I came as soon as I could. What a mess.
When I left for school today, everything was fine. Then I came home to find my apartment had been broken into.
Was the door locked when you came home?
I don't think they came in through the door. Maybe they entered through the window.
Does anybody else live here?
I live here alone.
Have you noticed any strangers or parked cars around here recently?
I really haven't been home very much lately.
Let's figure out what is missing and see if there are any fingerprints left behind. I really like the apartment, but I was wondering if I could change some things.
What would you like to change?
I would like to have different carpet.
I would be willing to put in a different color carpet if you pay the price difference.
How much more would it cost?
It would cost between $2 and $10 more per square yard.
While I am at it, would it be possible to switch paint colors?
I would be willing to look at a different color. You need to bring me a sample.
When can my apartment be painted and ready to go?
You can have the new carpet and paint by next Monday. This apartment is great, but could I upgrade a few things?
What are you unhappy with?
I want to have a different color carpet.
If you agreed to pay more money, you could upgrade the carpet.
Would it cost a lot more?
It could be as little as $2 or as much as $10 more per square yard.
I was also wondering if it would be possible to pick a different paint color.
Bring me a paint sample to look at, and I will consider it.
When can you finish the new carpet and paint?
Your new apartment can be recarpeted and repainted by next Tuesday. I think that I would enjoy living here, but I would like to make improvements.
What would make this apartment better for you?
I think that it would look better with a better quality carpet.
You can have a different carpet, but you have to pay more if it costs more.
How much more would it cost to upgrade?
It could vary quite a bit, between $2 and $10 per square yard.
Do you think that I could have a different paint color in my apartment?
I have to see a sample. Bring me one this week, please.
How long will it take for my new apartment to be ready?
Both the new paint and new carpet will be finished by next week.
How are you doing?
Great. What's up?
I wanted to talk to you about something.
What did you want to talk about?
I just wanted to let you know that I'm moving out.
When?
In the next few days.
I don't understand why you want to move.
I'm going to school out of the state.
I see. That'll be fine.
Thanks for understanding.
Yes, I'm fine with it. How are you?
I'm alright. What did you need?
We need to talk.
What's going on?
I'm going to be moving out.
When exactly are you planning on moving out?
I'm going to be moving in a few weeks.
Why are you going to move?
I'm leaving the state to go to school.
I can understand that.
So you're fine with it?
Yeah, I understand. How are you doing?
Great. What's up?
I wanted to talk to you about something.
What did you want to talk about?
I just wanted to let you know that I'm moving out.
When?
In the next few days.
I don't understand why you want to move.
I'm going to school out of the state.
I see. That'll be fine.
Thanks for understanding.
Yes, I'm fine with it.
I received an eviction notice from you, and I don't understand what it means.
Well, you are behind in your rent. It's a 30-day notice to vacate.
You can't make me move just for being late with my rent.
You have been late with your rent several times now. I am filing suit for back rent to protect myself.
You're throwing me out?
This notice is to let you know that you will be evicted by a sheriff if you don't make good on your rent.
If I catch up on my rent, can I stay?
You can stay if you catch up and stay caught up. Otherwise, I will find another renter.
I'll go get the money right now.
Thank you. Please make sure that you pay with cash or cashier's check. I opened my mail, found this eviction notice, and don't know what to do with it.
Actually, it is a 30-day notice to vacate the premises.
Just for being a few days late?
This isn't the first time you've been considerably late with the rent. I need to start the procedure to evict you.
Are you taking my apartment away?
This is a notice to inform you that the sheriff will evict you in 30 days if you do not pay up your rent.
Can I keep the apartment if I pay my rent in full?
You can keep the apartment if you stay caught up on the rent. Otherwise, I need to find someone who can make the payments.
I will go write a check right now.
Thank you. I will need your cashier's check or cash, please. What is this eviction notice for?
The notice you received is a 30-day notice to vacate.
Are you kidding me?
I mentioned to you before that you need to keep up with your rent. This notice to evict is letting you know that I mean business.
You can't just throw me out on the street.
You have 30 days to catch up on your rent, or a sheriff will evict you.
Will you still throw me out if I make the rent payment?
You can stay, but you might think about looking for a less expensive living arrangement if you are having trouble making the payments.
I'm going to take care of the rent payment right now.
Thank you. The payment needs to be in the form of cash or a cashier's check.
I'm moving out.
Your lease isn't up yet.
I won't be able to stay here anymore.
That's going to be a problem.
I don't know why there's a problem.
It's a problem because I can't give you your deposit back.
Why can't you give it back to me?
You're breaking our contract.
I'm going to need my deposit back.
That's not going to happen.
I can't stay here, though?
That's really not my problem. I have to move.
You have not fulfilled your lease agreement yet.
I can't stay here anymore.
There's a problem with that.
What is the problem?
I won't be able to give you back your deposit.
Why not?
This was stated in our agreement.
But I need it back.
I can't do that.
It will be impossible for me to stay here.
That's not my fault. I'm going to be moving out soon.
You still have time on your lease.
There's no way that I can stay here.
That's not going to be all right.
I don't understand why.
I'm going to have to keep your deposit.
Why can't I have it back?
Because you're leaving before your lease is over.
You have to give it back to me.
You're not going to get it.
But I'm not able to live here anymore?
I can't help you with that.